All right, folks, this could take a while, so let's hop right in. We are about to embark on the largest gear forging session in Wancho Realms history, and it is not going to be close. We are on Daddy K's account. A huge thank you to him. Him and I have been planning this for literally months, and he's been very patient. As we planned out new milestones and goals for materials to hit, it kept getting higher and higher. But yes, so he waited, and today is the day. We have over 70,000 materials of each, which means we can craft over 350 pieces of gear of each, both left side with the sanguine fabric and right side with the smoldering scale. That means in total, we're doing over 7,000 pieces of gear. That means this is the juiciest part. Even if we do 50 pulls, which of course we're gonna do because I do not want this video to be 10 hours long, even doing 50 pulls, this will be 140 pulls. We are doing 140 pulls of 50 pieces of gear. 140 times we're pulling 50 forged pieces at a time. So this is nuts. Let's hop right in. I'll try to keep track the best I can. At the very least, we know we've got a good quantity of identifieds. We'll remember this number. We're starting with 14. Let's see how many more we can get. This should be pretty nuts. The final thing I gotta say before we start is I have imported my most recent personal gear code, which he requested, but because we have the new rules on the left side where any substats are possible, even on non-exclusive gear, non-ancient gear, non-variant gear, I have crudely thrown together some catch-all rules. So we've got this for HP healer quad, attack healer quad, attack general quad, defense DPS, kind of quad HP DPS 2, quad HP DPS 1, quad rage regen, that's for attack, quad attack speed, that's for attack. Basically everything's covered here, but it's very sloppy. I will clean this up and have it ready for next week for the general public. But Daddy K gets the first little taste. There also is one rule I had to delete since I have all those new catch-all rules, and this is very endgame oriented. I had to delete this rule. This was controlling for what breastplates would look like and what weapons would look like based on what was possible, but now everything's possible. So previously, you know, if you had attack speed in the subs, it had to be a weapon. If you had crit damage in the subs, it had to be a breastplate. That's no longer the case. So now less desirable formulations can exist because it's no longer exclusionary. So this rule has to go. The new quad rules for the endgame, catch it. That's pretty good. Let's just delete that rule now and take care of it. So without further ado, let's begin. We've got tons of space. I will have to do some cleansing as we go, obviously, but let's go. 50 pulls at a time. We start off with an unidentified and 5 ancients. Pretty brilliant looking stuff. I'm not gonna have time to go and check every single piece of gear, but you guys can already see some really good stuff. A quad with rage regen on a Razak weapon. That's very nice, minus the main stat, so that's pretty frustrating, but it's at least something. That's a quad with flat attack. Incredible start here. Decent looking Cetrum piece and an unidentified. Nice start there. 1 unidentified, plus we have got a cheeky 5 exclusives, and we probably will average about 1 exclusive every 10, I would think. We'll see how it shakes out. I don't think I'm gonna cleanse as we go, because it'll be faster to mass cleanse, but maybe when I feel like it, I will. There's our first ancient of the day. I don't really have anyone in chat helping me count right now, so I'll try to do it in my head, but probably I will fail. But we're at 1 unidentified and 1 ancient. We've got 3 more exclusives to bring us to 8. Pretty nice looking stuff. Again, I'm not gonna check every single piece of gear, but I do wanna just check at the beginning as we get settled in. That's okay, but no crit rate. That flat HP, I'm not in love with it. This one's pretty cool. We'll see how it rolls. Pretty nice stuff. Let's rip. 2 exclusives. 2 exclusives in 50 is a little bit disgusting, and neither of them are that good. We got a Zilly exclusive with good substats, but no crit rate, no crit damage. Then we've got this Constance one, which is pretty beautiful. No HP bonus for tankiness. It wouldn't really go on Constance, it'd go on another healer. But if that rolled really well, it'd be good. Let's keep it moving here. I mean, that's just tragic, getting so few exclusives. I've already lost count, so time to rock and roll. I'm also gonna stop mass cleansing. We do get 5 exclusives there, so that's pretty cool. We got a trio there on Hex, that's nice. Nothing else totally jumping out at me. We've got options. This Callisto one's pretty dang good if you need some tankiness, maybe on like a platformer DPS. I'm just looking for quads right now, to be honest. It's kind of hard to quick go through it. Maybe what we'll do is we'll just do a big search at the end. But that's another 5 exclusives. Pretty dang spicy. We're flying through it, baby. Already 5K mats on the left side down. I just want to find that one beautiful quad to get us going. Only 1 ancient so far, only 1 unidentified. That I can probably keep track of in my head. Here's a little trip. Flat defense we don't love. Let's keep on going. Missing a 4th substat here, but again, not terrible. We're just flying through these. Second ancient of the day, pretty beautiful. 8 more exclusives. Mamma mia, now we are cooking. One of these has to be beautiful. Come on, baby. What do you got for me? Not really. This could be a really nice quad piece if you're figuring out crit elsewhere and you need HP bonus. So if that rolled big, not really the kind of piece a normal account would recast, though. Good enough. Keep flying. Another ancient. Third ancient. We're cooking. All right, we got Nut Rage. It's actually counting in the chat. I think that's our third ancient. So we got one unidentified. He's saying 27 exclusives. That might have been before this one. Pretty good stuff. Any quads here? Yeah, we're up to 35 unidentifieds and 3 ancients. See, we got 4 here. This is pretty nice from Yovar. No crit rate, but you could totally make that work with a lot of builds nowadays with a big crit rate roll. That could get a lot of play on my account. I wish I had that piece. Everything's looking pretty nice. Come on, keep flying, keep flying. Second unidentified, so we're up to 2 unidentifieds and 3 ancients now. 4 more exclusives. Looks like they're coming back more at like that 7 to 8% rate I found in my original study forever ago. I thought the rate was closer to 10% nowadays, but right now I'm not really seeing it. There you go, our first beautiful, beautiful quad, and we will roll that because how could we not? Definitely recast that. It's too pretty. Too pretty not to recast. What do we got here? That's a good looking ancient if it rolls pretty high. There's our 4th ancient, looking pretty good. 7 more exclusives. Very, very nice. Any more beautiful cheeky quads? No, but there's good stuff in there for sure. And we are flying through this. This is pretty amazing. That is gonna be our 5th ancient already. We're hot. Another triple. Where are my quads? Show me the quads. And there's another quad. Holy crap, on a breastplate too. I might miss some, but we're going to try to catch all of them that we see. That's pretty remarkable. And we have so much to go already. You know, coming out of this with 2, 3, 4 quads would be huge. We already got 2. Here's a triple. Very nice. This could be really good for BP with Yurden because defense bonus scales very nicely on him. Cool stuff. Keep flying. Double ancient. I think that brings us to 7 ancients. And then we got 4 more exclusives there. Any of this stuff beautiful? This one's okay. Fly. Give me another 3 exclusives. No ancients are unidentified this time. I'll take a moment to do a little bit of cleansing. He left us a lot of space. We had over 1,500 slots, but some cleansing will have to happen, obviously, because it's such a huge number. Here's a triple. Only the 2 beautiful quads I've seen so far. I guess we had the flat attack quad at the very beginning, so kind of 3. Second unidentified, so 3rd unidentified of the day, plus 2 more exclusives. Good looking stuff. We love it. Let's keep going. That's I don't need the crit damage, actually. What else we got? Not really in love with any of these, unfortunately. More exclusives, though. That's good. I think that was 4 more exclusives. And here's another 5. This is pretty nice looking. This is a very good piece, potentially, if you can find the crit rate elsewhere. I mean, that's a pretty awesome combination. You can make a lot of use of that piece, especially as your account gets better and better. What I'm talking about is, as you can get 100% crit rate over 4 pieces, not 5, when you get better crit rate rolls on pieces, you can have a 5th piece that is juiced up like this, right? Or the breastplate version would be like attack bonus, attack speed, crit damage, flat attack. That's just a crazy piece to get. So technically this is a quad, but one of the more undesirable ones. It's a quad, so it's desirable, but you know what I'm saying. And we're under 50k, just like that. We've already done over 20k of mats. Here is a Rage Regen quad. That's pretty cool. Show me the money. No main stat here, right? That sucks. Maybe one day we'll get a Transmutate for exclusive gear, and you could turn that into attack bonus. That would be awesome. But that's 5 more exclusives. So I think we're at 90, either 85 or 90 exclusives, 3 unidentifieds and 7 ancients. Make it 8 ancients. No main stat is a disaster right there. I guess you could transmute that crit rate, but who's really going to use that with how scarce those are nowadays? And that is another really, 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 really beautiful thing. That's basically a perfect weapon if you can find the crit rate elsewhere. Easier said than done. Here is a quad with flat attack. It's all happening for us now. This account is getting transformed today. And once you do some cleansing of all the exclusives and ancients and whatever you don't want, you'll get some extra resources back. This is a big day for this account. Here's another Rage Regen quad on a Uridan piece. Oh, baby, it feels pretty good, doesn't it, folks? Doesn't it feel pretty good when you get 8 exclusives at a time? These 50 pulls are incredible. This is fun. I've only done them here and there, never in this kind of bulk. Nothing huge here, but that is another 8 exclusives. So we're up to 105 exclusives, 3 unidentifieds, and 8 ancients. Thank you so much to Nutrageit. He's getting a big shout out. He's helping us count in the chat. 3 exclusives there. Nothing too fancy to write home about. Let's go again. Don't love that. No main stat. You don't need the DPS for a Torador piece. There's a little triple with some tankiness. If it rolls big, it's good. Not the kind of piece you recast, really. This is a very nice looking piece minus the crit damage. I saw that at the last second. 2 more exclusives. There's another unidentified. We're already up to 4 unidentifieds, and we're not even a quarter of the way done. I'm probably going to make a whole separate video doing all of these unidentifieds. That's crazy. That is crazy. All right, good looking stuff there, but nothing exactly like what we're looking for. Nothing super broken. Trying to peek as quickly as I can. I don't see anything too crazy here either, but we do see another 5 exclusives. Let's scroll through here and see if I can find a nice example of the new post-update change in effect. I haven't seen it yet, but I want to show that to you guys. Let's actually start looking around for that. That's 5 more exclusives first, though, and look at that, and a Yovar quad. My God, I think that's at least our 3rd quad attack speed weapon, which in my opinion is the best. This piece is all right too. No crit damage, don't really care. That Yovar piece is really nice. That's absolutely worth a recast. Keep it moving. All right, we got a nice little hex piece here. Unfortunately, no crit damage. 4 more exclusives. I don't think there's too much to write home about here. Actually, this piece is pretty dang good. No attack speed, but we got the tankiness. We got plenty of attack and some heal effect. That could be really nice for a healer. Keep it on going. Nothing incredible. Let's sort this through and see. Any good examples for you guys yet? Still nothing. I mean, there's good examples from non-DPS gear, but I kind of want to show you the DPS gear. That's going to be another ancient, which brings us to 9 ancients already, about a quarter of the way done. And we have already got 4 unidentifieds. We're in a good spot there. We got another 6 exclusives, and they're looking pretty good. This one is no main stat, frick. If that Rage Regen was attack bonus or something, that would be really cool. Definitely good stuff. We got high standards today, though. Another ancient that I think that brings us to 10. I think we're at 10 ancients now. Oh my God. This is pretty wild stuff. Let's keep going. Another ancient, 3 in a row. That's 11 ancients. Not the best piece in the world, but I mean, if this rolled huge, you could transmute this. I mean, you got the best 3 right there. So that is pretty dang spicy. Really good stuff. Another 3 exclusives on top of it. So 10 ancients. I think that brought us to 150 exclusives, if I'm getting the chat right. The chat's on a slight delay from me. No main stat on that Yovar piece, unfortunately. No main stat here either on the Callista, but that is 5 or 6 more exclusives, 6 more exclusives. So we're now at 157, I believe. 4 unidentifieds and 10, now 11 ancients. And also, no, we just got another update. We're at 159 exclusives, 4 unidentified, and 11 ancients. We're eating good today, folks. We are eating very, very good. And we're just at the halfway point, right, of this side. So quarter way point overall, because we were at 70K, then we just went under 35K for the left side. We definitely got to keep the pace moving. That's another 4 exclusives, though, and our 5th unidentified. Ooh, baby. Anything absolutely gorgeous here? No main stat there, unfortunately. But that unidentified will absolutely take it. 5 unidentifieds a quarter of the way through. If we could get 20, that would be insane. This is pretty good for a Leia piece. That's about it. 4 more exclusives, though. I will say with these catch-all rules, some things are going to get through that you might find questionable. This is going to be like a defense DPS piece. Yes, no crit damage, but with the double defense, that actually is pretty viable. You know, imagine if we got the defense-based Adrian. If you don't want to deal with stuff like that, you edit your rules as you like. I think you want at least like 1 super perfect set for a defense-based DPS. Personally, I'm trying to have 3. Because you just never know. I mean, after Adrian, now it's like, oh, this actually can happen with non-attack-based DPSs that are viable. We got 2 more there. The exclusive rates were so hot for so long, slowing down a bit, but I think that probably brought us back to the 10% I was expecting to see today. Nothing too interesting otherwise to say here. There's another unidentified, our 6th unidentified, and that is going to be 5 more exclusives. Looks like we've got a flat attack quad here. Very nice on Callista. Not too shabby. And that'll be it for now. Let's make some space as we go. I will probably do a big cleanse as soon as we get full, which I'm assuming is going to happen fairly soon with all these 50 pulls. 5 more exclusives, nothing jumping out at me like crazy, but pretty dang good. That's 5 more exclusives. We are full. I had a feeling it was coming soon. The beauty of the gear code is we can just go like this, and that's another 1137 spots. Cleanses will get lower as we go because we're going to pick up more exclusives that don't auto-sell, more other potential thumbs-up pieces that don't auto-sell. But just like that, we have nearly 1,200 spots remaining, 1165. So we can head right back into the Forge. It is that easy. You can find my codes on my website. Another unidentified. That brings us to 7 unidentifieds, 11 ancients, and I think 177, actually 182 exclusives. Sorry for the stream delay. That is pretty spicy. Wow. The going from 10x to 30 or 50x is just night and day. This is just so good. We got 6 here. Just missing the main stat. That stinks. All right, nothing jumping out, but hey, 6 more exclusives. We'll take it. Remember, if and when you cleanse those exclusives that you don't like, you get some special mats back as well. You're not just getting gold that way. 5 more exclusives. The rates continue to rate. This is good if you don't need crit rate. Pretty dang nice. Personally, on a Calypso piece, because it's a breastplate, I'd like flat attack, but all in all, very, very good. Wow, 2 more Ancients in 1. We had a slight little lull on Ancients, and now we're up to 13 all of a sudden. 13 Ancients and another 5 exclusive pieces, and I think, oh no, no crit rate, but kind of an absolutely perfect Calypso breastplate. These are harder to get than you think. I know I keep pointing that out, but this is the perfect one, right? I've only got 2 of these on my entire account with this this substat combination. But that looks good. Personally, I'd recast the crap out of this. I would want like mid 4th bar or higher, you know, but still really, really, really good pickup. Very good stuff. Another unidentified, 8 unidentifieds, and we're not even halfway done. Oh, sweet baby. And that's another 6 exclusives. And that's another quad. A Uridin quad. You can't write this stuff, folks. I think that's our 4th attack speed quad weapon. That is crazy. Our first Uridin. This should be I would say your recast priority. Not knowing your account, but very likely that's what you want to do. That was an incredible pull, an unidentified and a Uridin quad. Insane stuff. 3 exclusives there. Got a little tanky one with Nocturne. Nothing too crazy there, but 4 exclusives. Making the quickest gold peak. Oh my god, 361 million. Yeah, you're gonna have hundreds of millions of gold if you farm this amount. It means you definitely spent some time doing some farming and selling and rinsing and repeating. Oh boy, 23k left. That is so much left. 7 and 1. Don't mind if we do. Not too shabby. No crit rate here, but that's a good looking piece. All pretty dang good. Another 7. Oh boy. 2 unidentifieds and 150 pop. My god, we're at 10 unidentifieds already. The goal of 20 is becoming realer by the moment. Holy crap, 13 ancients, 10 unidentifieds, and I think this brings us to something like 222 exclusives. There is a slight delay with the chat. Again, thank you to NutRageIt for counting, but holy crap, boy oh boy, that is nuts. 2 unidentifieds and 1 10 pop is insane. There's another ancient for good measure, bring us up to 14. Let's see what else we got here. Here's a no crit quad for Wrath. Here, this is a no main stat. Again, I hate when those happen. Kind of unusable, to be honest. Here's a Ragergen quad for Wrath, so 2 nice Wrath pulls. So another ancient, 5 more exclusives. You're dialing in. Here's a Ragergen quad for a Nye. 3 more exclusives, we'll take it. Come on, baby. We got 2 here. Nice looking pieces. We got the HP bonus on Hex, but just 2 exclusives. Again, not exactly what we're looking for. 2 more Ancients. 2 Ancients and 150 pop, my sweet god, along with 5 exclusives for good measure. That is pretty nice. 5 freaking exclusives and 2 more Ancients. These 50 pops feel so much better than the 10 pops because it's hard to miss 5 10 pops in a row, right? And that's basically what we're doing with every click right now. So that is, wow, that is really good. I do believe we are at 230 exclusives, 10 unidentifieds, and now 15 ancients. Oh my god. Oh my god, our best one yet. 9 exclusives in 1. 9 exclusive pieces of gear. Holy moly. That is pretty dang good. Any of this, I mean, one of these has to be perfect, right? Come on. I actually kind of know. But hey, 9 exclusives. We will take that every day of the week. Here's another 5 for good measure. Nothing jumping out at me here. We got a trip with HP bonus. Good kind of trip. Let's see, 4 more exclusives. Again, nothing crazy jumping out at me, but that's another 4 exclusives. Boy, oh boy. We've got 3 more exclusives. Nothing too special on these subs. This is a no crit rate weapon, but the defense bonus is kind of useless. Take those 3 there. There's another ancient, which brings us to 16 ancients. We're just getting to the end of the left side gear now. Hope you guys are okay with the pace. I'm trying to go fast. There's another 6 exclusives to toss on the pile. Holy crap. 6 exclusives. Again, nothing looking too special, but we're going to take it because he's going to cleanse all these. It's going to take him forever, but that's part of it. I'm going to roll a lot less on the right side, by the way, guys. Probably just like the really good quad rings that we get, but here I just find the left side gear really exciting. 4 more exclusives. Awesome. We got 10K left. Another unidentified, another ancient. I can't even speak. But we've got 11 unidentifieds and 17 ancients just like that. I'm pretty sure that does bring us to 267 exclusives. We're all getting a little arithmetic lesson in the chat right now with all this quick adding. That's crazy. No, actually, that brings us to 273, 11 unidentifieds, and 17 ancients. That is Baba Booey remarkable. Another 6 exclusives because, of course, another 6 exclusives. No crazy substats here, though. We'll keep going. I'm kind of ready for the right side gear now. We've had a huge success here on the left. There is another quad weapon, our 5th of the day, I'm pretty sure, right? Uridan was 4. That's 5. I mean, already this account is transformed. I hope you have some gear hammers saved because you're going to want to recast all of these till they're beautiful. And then your account's just going to be next level. It's as simple as that. 7K left. There's another ancient and unidentified in the same 50. So that's going to bring us to 12 unidentifieds. That is going to bring us to 18 ancients. And I'm pretty sure that brings us to 288 exclusives. But wow, another unidentified weapon, another good looking breastplate. You'd have to do the transmute, but hey, some good stuff here. My God. My God. Another unidentified. Oh boy. Another unidentified. That is crazy. And 3 more exclusives. Holy moly. 2 more ancients. 20 ancients. 20 ancients on just the left side. And wow, this is the pull. 2 ancients and is that another 9? 9 more exclusives. Any of these brilliant? Not exactly, but boy, will we take it. We got 8 more of these 50 pops to do. That's a good looking Rage Regen one here. No crit damage, but still a nice piece. Very usable. Crazy stuff. That was 5 more exclusives. Here's another 5 exclusives. Boy, oh boy, this is nuts. This is just nuts. It's crazy. 5 more exclusives. There's a flat attack quad. Very good. No time to roll it though. Insane. We just broke 300 exclusives. That's 3 more. Holy moly. 3 more exclusives. And that's the home stretch there. That is incredible. That is just incredible. Wow. Also, I totally miscounted when I said we had 4 more, not 8 more. That is a crazy spot to be in. Let's do a quick cleanse. We'll do it together because why not? And then we're going to go right to the other side. That's another 798 spots. We should have some pretty good flexibility. I'll have to cleanse a couple times, but I mean, look at all this new. We can just scroll forever. Look at all this. It just goes on forever, and that's not showing the stuff from the last time when we cleansed, right? I mean, the unidentified stack is officially out of control. Start with 14. I think we're at another 13 right now. We'll have to add this up and check. I mean, this is a mountain. That's going to be a whole separate video. It has to be. Holy crap. All right, let's go to the right side. I think we've earned it. We got this down from 70K to 173. We've got this bad boy still sitting at 70K. So that's another 3,500 pieces, and we open it up with an ancient. Pretty interesting ancient. I mean, do you love attack speed? Could work on someone, but for a non-quad attack speed, we don't really care. That's a pretty solid looking WatchGuard exclusive. Remember, after the update 2 updates ago at the time of filming this, they made it so rings can have a wider variety of main stat. So previously, like a WatchGuard DPS ring would only have attack bonus as the main stat. Now it can have crit damage too, so that's nice. This piece is definitely good. It has the attack bonus. It's a triple. The 4th stat's HP bonus. You'd love flat attack. You'd love rage regen, but this is going to be super usable on some people. Crit damage, obviously less desirable though than attack bonus. Like I said, I'm not going to point out as much stuff with the right side gear, but hey, a piece like this I will point out. Hell's Lament becoming a lot more meta with some of the changes they've made. Here's a quad with rage regen, and it's an ancient. Toss that on the ancient pile. And that's that. See, a crit rate roll like this can unlock a lot of stuff on your account. 4 crit rate rolls like that, and now you have a free piece for non-crit rate. It's kind of what we've been getting at. Very, 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 very good. Keep going. We're off to a hot start on the right side. Definitely are. That's 4 more exclusives. Any of these really speaking to me? Not too much, but hey, it looks really good. This one's pretty nice from Comet. No attack speed, but it's technically still a quad. There's another Ancient. These guys are coming in quick. That's a really good looking Unshaken Will. I mean, no defense bonus, but all 4 substats supremely relevant. Good looking piece there. Plus, we got 6 exclusives. Trying to suss these out. Nothing looking too crazy. The Silas one's pretty good, but no attack speed really hurts him. This piece is a quad from Xena. Rage Regen's not exactly what we're looking for, but this could, imagine this on like a Nastia, right? Someone who's very, very good in Hell's Lament. She loves Rage Regen. She loves attack speed. She's going to keep cycling. That's a really nice piece. Let's see. We got this Esoteria Order exclusive. It's okay. All in all, 7 exclusives. We're not complaining. This Hearts piece is actually perfect. This is something I would recast on my account because I use Hearts a lot. That's very nice. Dolores with flat attack. If that flat HP is big, I mean, that's a good looking piece too. All right, another 7. All right, took a brief little moment because Nut Rage It had to go, but Daddy K, the owner of this account, has taken over for our tracking on the right side. And I have the final numbers for the left side. 308, we'll put this up. This will be a text overlay. 318 exclusives, 13 unidentified, and 20, my God, 20 Ancients. That was just from the left side. Now we're rocking and rolling on the right side, and so far we've got 27 exclusives and 3 Ancients. And we have another 64,000 materials. That's another 3,200, I believe, 3,200 pieces of gear. Let's go get them. That's another 5 exclusives. Looks really good. This is okay, but no attack speed. Nothing crazy, but that's another 5 exclusives. We'll take it. There's another 4 exclusives. We're up to 36, and then those 3 Ancients. Still no unidentifieds yet. We definitely want those bangles when they show up. Let's forge. Another 5. I told you it's about 1 in 10. I told you that. That looks really nice. There was just quantity, not so nice in terms of quality. There's another 5 just like that. This is really good with a little triple action. No attack speed, but hey, Watchguard's probably the best faction in the game, at least the best normal faction, so that's pretty cool. And there we go. Is that our first quad? It is. That is brilliant. For the Starpiercer, very good faction. Come on. And it's beautiful. And it's insane. So this now you go, because it's exclusive, not ancient or variant, you can use one of your normal green refining crystals, and you can do that crit damage over and over until it's like right there, and then this piece is god tier. Holy moly. The whole thing was worth it just for that. 2 Ancients and 1 pull right there. Good looking Unshaken Will, though defense bonus is not a good main stat for Unshaken Will specifically. It is a pretty good main stat for Tempered Will. This one's okay. 2 of the substats kind of stink. We'll take 2 more Ancients to bring us to 5, and another 5 exclusives to bring us to, I believe, 51. Let's see it. 5 more exclusives. Very, very nice. Any of them great? Yep. That is going to be a Nightmare Council quad. Crit damage main stat, don't love it, but it can really work in some content. And now it really can. I would still recast that attack bonus, but with those rolls, this could actually go on a Nightmare unit that's going to get used in Guild Boss 1, whether it's the Drake or Abyss 1 or whatever. That piece is kind of crazy. Boy, oh boy. Another Ancient. That brings us to 6 Ancients. Still no unidentified here on the right side. Let's see. Nothing's really jumping out at me. Obviously, I could miss something, but I don't think I did. So that's 4 more exclusives plus an Ancient. Still way more than halfway to go on the right side here. Not even 3/4 of the way through everything. Let's see. This piece is all right. No attack speed. I don't like any Beelzebub piece without flat attack. It's basically going to be useless. There's flat attack, but no attack speed. It's tough to find both for him, unfortunately. Solid looking Zealous piece because he doesn't need attack speed. Wish the flat defense was flat attack, but so be it. That's a good looking Dolores piece. Could actually be an amulet for any inspiration hero in Wings of Grace. Solid Zealous there. Flat attack, I'll take over the Rage Regen. Flat HP is good for tankiness. That's 5 more exclusives. And actually, we got a quad here on the Starpiercers, just with Rage Regen. Not too shabby. I don't know if I'd rush to recast it, but eventually you might. Kind of just want my flat attack for the right side, I'm going to be honest. That's a good-looking Allura piece if you're stuck on Gear Aid 3. The no attack speed kind of sucks, but everything else looks really strong, and this is one of the strongest exclusive bangles in the game. That's another 4. There's another 3. And 2 special here. No attack bonus there. Let's keep going. And there we go. That's the big one of the day so far for the right side. That's going to be 7 exclusives. 1 very good looking Ancient with HP bonus as the 4th substat. And then our first unidentified of the day on the right side. Very, 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 very good. And I do believe that brings us to 14 unidentifieds total. Really incredible 50 pull there. Let's see it. Beatrix, always important. That piece is not particularly usable. Elga pieces tend to suck. We are full. Let's do that quick cleanse. Let's get after it. 744 spots. Don't mind if I dandy. Let's keep forging, baby. It's too much fun. You can't stop me. Over 50k still remain. There's our first Boreas piece of the day, I believe. Pretty good. Here again, Beelzebub with flat attack, but no attack speed. It always seems to be one or the other. Here is an interesting Tallulah piece. It looks great, but her main stat's always healing effect. So actually, this is going to go on an HP-based healer. And then that flat attack's wasted. So actually, this piece is kind of stinky. But 3 exclusives. I really hate heal effect as the main stat. It makes me feel like they don't play their own game. There's Rage Regen. We got the tankiness, though. This is actually a very, very nice piece. Maybe for like a Carnelian or something. That's pretty dang usable. Good-looking Ancient, and I believe that is Ancient number 8 on the right side today. Let me check. Yes, that's number 8, plus another 6 exclusives. Anything speaking to us? Interesting-looking no attack speed quad. Don't love that for Nightmare Council. They need their attack speed, but it's something. We're looking good, and there's our second unidentified for the right side. Here is a quad for the Watchguard. Again, it's a crit damage quad, but we'll take it. And the rolls are absolutely bonkers. So this, as a Watchguard ring specifically, which has an incredible faction exclusive effect, this would be so strong for a Kagiri or a Sun Wukong or whatever. That is nuts. That is so good. Wow. And we got the unidentified. So 6 more exclusives. We got the unidentified. We got this crazy work of art, 27% attack bonus. I wish I had that piece. Holy crap. 2 exclusives. We deserve that. Crashing back down to earth. Got a nice looking Rage Regen quad on the Iax, though. Not a crazy roll. There's another unidentified, looking very good. I think that's our 3rd unidentified now for the right side. And here we go. Finally, this is actually perfect. Crit rate, whatever, but flat attack, attack speed, and some tankiness for Beelzebub. That's something that'll probably get recast. Here's a trip on Hot Sit. It's all looking really nice. That was another 8 exclusives. Or no, was that 8, 7, or 8? I think 7 in the unidentified. Crazy. That is going to be 7 for sure. Oh, no, it's not. I'm blind. This is insane. Holy, we got to take a step back. That's 4 Ancients in 150 pop. That has to be a record. I mean, 4 Ancients in 150 pop. Holy crap, and they all look pretty good. Nice tankiness. Don't really need the DPS, but it's okay. This one's perfect, right? For like a Torador or something. For Draylin, maybe, if you were tanking with her. I mean, that's a perfect looking piece. HP is the 4th. That's really nice for an amulet especially. So it's not interfering with Bangle exclusives or ring exclusives. Amazing rolls as well. That looks really good. We're cooking, guys. We are cooking. That was incredible. 4 Ancients and another 4 exclusives on the pile. Let's see now. Another 5 exclusives. Any of this stuff really, really good? This Hearts piece is pretty good. That's going to be another 5 exclusives, and there's our first truly insane quad of the day for the right side. Because we got attack bonus as the main stat, perfect substats, though some cultists don't need attack speed. Cultists are super relevant right now with the prevalence of Matrix content and so on, how important that's become. Very, very nice there. I really hope you've got a lot of recasting hammers, man. That's all I can say. 7 more exclusives, throw them on the pile. Here's a quad, another attack bonus quad. This is for the Cursed Cult. I wouldn't rush to recast that. You know, like Matrix is not content you're going to run crit damage main stat in for. We're up to 134 exclusives on the right side now, 12 Ancients and 3 unidentifieds. There's another 5 exclusives, and there is another quad. This is going to be the last crit damage one I roll. But that is another crit damage roll, another rolled crit damage quad. Everything else looks pretty good. Some nice hearts options. Don't really care about the Helga. Keep going. We're almost halfway done with the right side now. That's pretty nice. This is solid. We're finally getting some Hell's Lament, but depends if you need the tankiness or not. Maybe for like a Ryzen in, I don't know if I would actually, I don't love Hell's Lament on him. He doesn't ult frequently enough. I'd have to think about who this could really work well for. Maybe if you were, we'll come back to it. There we go. It's 5 exclusives. Keep it moving. We don't have that much time. The video's getting way too long. Baba Booey. Yeah, this is insane. Oh my god, this I didn't even realize. That's 12 exclusives in 150 pop. New record, man. Oh my god. 12 exclusives in 150 pop. My eyes took a second to even adjust it what I was even seeing, you know? That is unbelievable. Great, 12 exclusives in 1 pop. Wow, we're up to 156. That's our 13th Ancient. 4 more, that brings us to an even 160 on the exclusives. We've got those 3 unidentifieds. Basically, the rates are insane right now, minus the unidentifieds. Another Ancient, another one to toss on the pile. Crazy with these Ancients. These Ancient drops on the right side are ridiculous. That's 2 more exclusives as well. There's another 2. Nothing too special, but hey, we'll take 2 more. Now we're right at the halfway point. Gotta make space. Let's keep cooking. 36K remaining, and that brings us to the 3/4 mark. Good stuff there. 9 exclusives. Again, the numbers are through the roof. Nothing jumping off the page at me, but I'm sure there are options. That's just so many. And there is the unidentified. That's our 4th unidentified here. And then another 6 exclusives. That's gonna bring us to 179 exclusives, 14 ancients, and 4 unidentifieds. Any of this stuff pretty special? There's definitely some good stuff. This piece is nice, but no attack speed. Let's see again. Another ancient. Solid. Not insane, but solid. I don't love the attack speed stuff from almost any character, but 2 more exclusives, 1 more ancient. Another ancient. Another ancient. And another 5 exclusives. Boy, oh boy, oh boy. It's hard to get as excited just because this account is spoiled all of a sudden. Another 5 exclusives. Holy crap. Wow, wow, wow. Come on, something perfect. I don't see anything perfect, but I do see 6 more exclusives. I think we're at 197 exclusives. That makes us 201 exclusives, plus those 16 ancients and 4 unidentifieds. This piece is okay. We got the 3 main substats. This can be hard to find on an amulet. Easier nowadays. Here's also a triple on Infernal Blast. All right, another 6 exclusives. We can't help ourselves. We can't stop. This is ridiculous. Good looking Virna piece here. You wish the HP was Rage Regen, but honestly, pretty close to perfect for her. If it rolls big, it's really nice. Another 5. We're getting at least 5 most of the time, it feels like now. Very, very good. Let's go again, another 4. That's a quad with Rage Regen. Crit damage main stat, though. Too many crit damage main stats, not enough attack bonus main stats. Another ancient. That's going to bring us to 17 ancients. And that's another 5 exclusives. Here's another crit damage quad with Rage Regen. Keep cooking. That's 3 more. All right, pulling off with that 3. Nothing too special there either. We haven't got insane luck on the not the non-rings, right? On the normal hero exclusives, they haven't been that special yet for the right side. 3 more there. We gotta do a quick cleanse. We're up to 227 on the right side when it comes to the exclusive pieces. And we are up to 17 ancients and 4 unidentifieds. Remember, on the left side, we had 318 ancients, 13 unidentifieds, and 20 ancients. I feel like we're ahead on the exclusives and the ancients. We're behind on the unidentifieds, obviously. We still have 23,000. That's 23 more pops of 50. That is a lot. It's a very large amount. Okay, what do we got here? Solid looking stuff, nothing insane. That Dolores piece actually could be very, very good if it rolls well. That could be pretty tremendous. For her, or Diao Chan, or anyone that doesn't need attack speed. That's an inspo unit. Very, very nice looking. There's another 5. Here we got a Twin Fiend piece. It is a quad, no attack speed. At least it's something. Keep going. Home stretch here, folks. That's another 5. Now I'm just looking for that perfect hero exclusive piece. There's 2 more. Solid. Now we've got another ancient. That's going to bring us to 18 ancients. And we got 3 exclusives. We've definitely slowed down on the ancients, and we've kind of been slow the whole time on the unidentifieds. That's gonna be 3 exclusives. Not particularly good subs on any of this. This is pretty good, actually, I guess, for Xena, particularly. That is nice. So like maybe you had Nastia in Hell's Lament or something and you needed tankiness. This could be a really, really nice piece if it rolled well. There's another 5. Usable for a lot of people. The attack speed's useless for Zealous. There is a quad. Finally a quad. It is a ring, but let's roll it. Not too shabby at all. All right, come on, give me that in like perfect Silas piece or something, or give me that just perfect Alora or perfect Hotset. I want to see it. There we go. All right, there's a quad on Kai. That right when I say it, boom. This should get recast. Amulets are hard to come by. That is perfect. I don't have a single piece like that. I have 1 piece on my entire account with those substats on a Cataclysm amulet. Everything else is just looking pretty. That's going to be another 5. There's another 5. Ooh, Beatrix. Perfect with Rage Regen. Actually, definitely not perfect. No crit damage. My mistake. Still very relevant if we can't find better Beatrix, but I bet you will find better. Another 5. How often have I said another 5? Another 5. It's like the catchphrase of this video, but consistently we're getting 5 at a time. Very, very good. That 1 in 10 rate feels pretty right. Gear storage is full. This will be our last cleanse of the day. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. If you made it to the end like this, make sure to subscribe to the channel. This is takes a lot of focus, takes a lot of planning behind the scenes. So if you appreciate it, you can show your appreciation by subscribing. 3 more exclusives. That is another 8 exclusives, and then that is ancient number 19. So finally, we hadn't gotten an ancient in so long, but wow, oh wow. I think that brings us to 288, 19, and 4. Yeah, 288, 19, and 4. Boy, oh boy. 3 more, and actually, sorry, 2 more exclusives, another ancient. So we're now at 20 ancients. We are even with the left side. For exclusives, those 2 are gonna bring us to 290, so we're coming up close. It's gonna be very similar to what we saw on the left side. Pretty nice. Got another 8 exclusives. One of these has to be beautiful. Come on, reveal yourself. Not too shabby. Nah, nothing beautiful though. 8 more of these pops, and there's an unidentified for good measure. So that's 5. The 13 unidentifieds on the left side was just broken, but hey, that's 18 total. That's crazy. Plus these 3 exclusives. Very, very good Zealous piece. If you need tankiness, this is the perfect substat combination for him. 7 more of these. 2 more ancients for good measure to bring us up to 22, and then another 3 exclusives. Do not mind if we do. No, we don't. Another unidentified, that brings us to 6, and 3 more exclusives. 5 pops left, 250 pieces left. Another ancient. We're up to 23 ancients now. 4 more exclusives. All right, we're ending with a bang here, folks. We got now 8 more exclusives. Oh boy, oh baby. Very beautiful. 2 more. All right, crashing back down to earth, but it's okay. I guess we do have 1 more cleanse. He's going to have to sell so much exclusive gear. It is crazy. Pretty nuts stuff. We're actually making money off of this with the cleansing. We're making gold, I should say. All right. 2 more pops, and this is it. Very nice. 5 exclusives. Anything special? Not really. Nothing bad, though. There was a Rage Regen crit damage main stat quad all the way there on the left for a faction. Then finally, we finish with 4. All in a day's work, baby. This could actually be the perfect amulet for like Beelzebub. You wish the defense bonus was HP bonus, but everything else looks perfect. Very, 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 very nice. We're gonna get your final tallies in a second. Let me pop open the notes app and let's paste this all in here. For the left side, go LS, we got this. For the right side, the final count, we got this. Huge thank you to Nut and to Daddy for helping us count. Let's get this down. So for the exclusives in total, we got, I'll write this down here. I'll write it like E. We got 648 exclusives out of 7,000 pieces. So just under 10%, but pretty close, right? Over 9% of the time we were hitting exclusive. Then for Ancient, we got 46 Ancients. That is a lot. So this is about 0.5% were Ancients. I guess it just goes to show you the quantity, but that feels pretty fair, right? So if we did 7,000 pieces, 1% would be 70. So actually just better than that. It's like 0.6, 0.7%, really good. And then the unidentifieds, of course, those are going to be rare, but we still did pull off 19 out of our 7,000. So that is really, really good. The right side won in the exclusive and the ancient department, but the left side ran away with it in the unidentified department. What an absolute session. Thank you guys so much for watching. We will have a follow-up video. I'll talk to Daddy K about this, where we do the identifying, and he officially has. We had 14 heading into this or so. So in total now we have 33 unidentified, 33 future variant pieces, and that does add up because we had 14. We got another 19. 33 total is insane. Thank you guys so much. Subscribe to the channel. Thank you to Mitchell for editing this video. Thank you to you guys for watching. I've been Fastidious. Like the video, share with your mother, and I'll see you real soon. Bye.
Fastidious.